ought to be enough. Time to get painting.
Very well, but can we really afford to be wasting our time on such frivolities?
You bet we can. Come on, Princess Fusty Pants. Back to the inn. Miss out on a chance to show off my skills? Not likely. The snow used to be so much deeper around here.
Guess it really has been getting warmer.
Guess so.
Everyone, over here!
What is it, Gloria?
Look at these footprints. They're enormous. Too big to have been made by a bear, even.
What was that?
Whoa! Look at that thing!
Crikey! This will be the lads who left those footprints. He's a big old unit, eh?
Damn it! Look out, everyone!
Okay, let's do this. Guess it's my turn.
Let me see.
Best buckle down!
Here I go. Better cover up.
Allow me.
Time to take a step back!
We stand firm for now.
Alrighty! My time to shine, eh? See if the old pipes are up to it. My time to shine, eh? Right,
To arms. Holy Spirit, heal.
Thanks. Guess it's my turn. I'm going all in! I've got a little something for you. Prepare for impact. Try this for size. See how you like this?
We're a right bunch of hardened warriors.
Another step in the right direction.
What the heck was that thing?
It looked like a bear.
Perhaps it was what caused all the snow elk to disappear.
Could be. Wonder where it came from.
Maybe our friend the innkeeper knows. Shall we go and ask him?
Yes, I think we should. Let's head back to town.
You clobbered some kind of giant bear-like beastie, is it? Nah. Can't have been.
Can't have been what?
Well, there's a legend we have, see, about a creature called the Moon Guzzler.
And you're saying that's the monster which attacked us?
You never know. The story goes that this whole area was once all green forests and grassland, and the Moon Guzzler was the scourge of just about everyone. The beast was insatiable, roaming the land, devouring anything and everything. Nothing and nobody was safe. The Lord of Dragons tried to reason with it, but to no avail. And when reason failed, he tried to drive it away by force. But the creature proved unstoppable. In the end, our Lord and Master had no choice but to exploit the beast's one weakness, the cold. And so the land was wrapped in snow and ice. That's how Rheindal and everything around it came to be how it is today. At least, that's what the legends say.
And you really think the thing we fought was the monster from your story?
Can't say for certain, but based on your description, I'd say it might have been. Could be that things thawing out a bit has brought the old beastie back.
I mean, it was tough, but legendary monster tough? I'm not so sure.
Well, it's only just woken up after a long old sleep, innit? Stands to reason it wouldn't be at its best. Either way, maybe now you got rid of it, a snow elk or two might come sniffing back around. Pop by next time you're in town. I might just have a roast for you that'll knock your socks off.
Sounds good to me. We'll be here with bells on.
In the meantime, I guess we'll have to settle for Alps wine, huh?
Well?
Of course. We can't very well turn our noses up at the only thing on offer.
Give me strength.
All right, let's get to work. You ready?
I think so, yes. But what are we going to paint?
Yeah, good question. Hey, Sailor Boy, come model for us.
Huh? Me?
Yeah, you. Strike a pose, kid. I'm about to make you famous.
Okay.
So, you learned how to paint back when you were growing up at the palace, huh? Did they have a famous artist come teach you or something?
No, actually, Sir Sloane was my teacher.
What? Wow, that's not what I expected to hear.
He was no professional, of course, but he really was rather talented. He often painted the views from the palace, and when I saw him at work, I knew I wanted him to teach me.
Wow.
Stop! You mustn't move!
Huh? Oh, sorry.
She's really into this, which means my plan is working.
How much longer?
And I'm done.
Yes, that ought to do for me as well.
So, I can move now?
Yep. Why don't you come take a look at what we made of you?
I'm afraid I'm rather rusty. It's certainly not my best work.
Let's see. Whoa, Gloria, this is amazing!
I think you might have made him look a little cooler than in real life, but yeah, that is pretty good.
Let's see yours, Adele. It's certainly unique, but this one's a clear win for Gloria. Sorry.
Hey, I'm a little rusty myself, you know. And what am I supposed to do with a model like you? I'm not a miracle worker.
Oh, so it's my fault now?
No, it's just... I'm more of a landscape artist, you know? Yeah, show me some good scenery and I'll blow your mind.
Well, we have plenty of paint left. Perhaps we should find somewhere with a nice view and see what we can come up with. Not for competition's sake, you understand. I'd simply like to try.
Oh, it is on. Time for round 2. The landscaping. Let's find us that view. Bingo! This is perfect! What do you think? The view's something else, right?
Yes, it's wonderful. I had no idea there were places like this so close to town.
Oh, can you hear that? It's the lake saying, "Paint me, please, Adele, paint me!"
Yeah, it's a pretty good spot.
Well, shall we?
Let's do this. Prepare to be outbrushed, princess.
So, what kind of paintings did you used to do back home, Gloria? Whoa, that's some serious concentration right there.
Yup. I'd say we've successfully taken her mind off things for sure.
There. All done.
Wow, this is just amazing, Gloria. You have a real talent.
Yeah. The scenery, the water. You captured it all perfectly. It almost looks real.
I can't believe you're an amazing artist on top of everything else.
Oh no, I only ever learned the basics, honestly.
All right, Adele, show me what you got. Wait, is this even finished?
What's that supposed to mean? Yes, it's finished. You don't like it?
No, it's... Wait, it's kind of abstract, right? That's why it looks this way?
I think it's wonderful and completely unique. Well done, Adele.
Whatever. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Did all this painting take your mind off things or not?
Oh, yes. I feel like a weight has been lifted from my shoulders. Thank you so much, Adele.
Oh, I didn't really do anything.
Wait, you're not sure about losing?
Oh, the competition thing was just for fun. I've done what I set out to do. Now, I guess it's time we were heading back.
Sure. Let's get going. Hey, we met you in Wiswald.
Oh, it's you. Thanks again for all your help. Ah, it's good to see you, Galahad. Fancy meeting like this, eh? Yes, it's quite a coincidence. I only just got here myself.
What brings you to Rheimdall?
I've come to see my sister. I was born here, see? The Wiswalders took me in when I was little. But this is my real home.
So you and your sister were living apart all these years?
Afraid so. We've only seen each other a few times since we were kids. So I thought, since Wiswald's pretty much back on its feet again now, maybe it's a good time to come and visit.
I'm sure she'll be happy to see you.
Oh, she will. I can't wait to see the look on her face when I surprise her. Anyway, I'll introduce you once I've found her and said hello. Come by the Hall of High Holies when you've got a minute. She told me once that's where she spends most of her time.
Oh, hey Martha. What are you doing here?
Oh, just had some business to attend to is all. What about you? What brings you lot by here?
We came to meet someone. Do you know a big guy named Galahad?
Oh, well, if it's Galahad you're looking for, he's gone to see the graves outside town.
The graves?
Yeah, his sister's buried there. Gladys.
Wait, Gladys was Galahad's sister?
Oh, sorry, I thought he might have mentioned it at some point. Their parents were both priests. They died when Gladys and Galahad were only little. Galahad was sent away to live with relatives in Wiswald, and Gladys stayed here.
That must have been tough.
Yeah, and now Gladys is gone too, and, well, I didn't have much choice but to tell him, but, oh, it was awful. The second I said it, he just burst into tears right there in front of everyone.
Wow. I hope he's okay.
Me too. We should go and check on him.
Oh, Gladys. Gladys. If only I'd come home sooner.
Galahad.
Martha told me everything. How Gladys threw her life away because she felt so bad about what she'd done. How she was all alone, tortured by guilt, with no one there to help her. Sorry. Can you leave me alone for a bit?
We know you want to be by yourself right now, but we were worried about...
Go away, I said. Leave me alone.
I guess nothing we say is gonna help when he's feeling like that.
Probably not.
Those who lost family to the judgments might not be able to forgive Gladys for what she did. But she helped people too, when Holograd invaded. Perhaps if we spoke with those she helped, we might learn something that would be of comfort to Galahad.
Yeah. It's worth a try, at least.
Gladys was the one who dragged my wife off so they could put her on trial as a fairy. All because she missed one stupid town meeting. I told them she was sick, but no one would listen. They said the fact she couldn't face them all proved she was a fairy. I mean, I know Gladys was only doing what Helio told her, but is that really an excuse? Doesn't matter now, though. She got her just desserts.
Gladys and Galahad's parents were both priests. Very good priests. But then they got dragged into all the fuss over the fairies and the judgments and... Well, Gladys came to see it as the fairies' fault. With the help of Helio's honeyed words, of course. She can't be blamed for what she did. And bitterness and grudge-bearing will only bring us more pain. They certainly won't bring my Margaret back.
Gladys was sorry for what she did, more than we can ever know. I grew up with her. I know what she was like deep down. That's what makes it so sad. Just as she realized how wrong she'd been, just as she was about to start making amends, she had to go and... I understand how Galahad feels. I still can't quite believe it myself. There's so much I still want to talk to her about, so many things I want to ask her. I put flowers on her grave once in a while, stop by for a little chat, you know? But gravestones don't talk back, do they? There's just so... Oh, sorry.
Gladys? Oh, scared stiff of her I was. But she certainly saved our bacon back when the Hologratters came. She stood there and faced the lot of them down, all on her own. And if she hadn't, I wouldn't be standing here today. I hope she's at peace now, even after everything she did. After all, we might not have a home to speak of if it weren't for her.
Well, not everyone has fond memories of Gladys, that's for certain.
No, but some of them weren't so bad. Some people even seemed a little sorry she's gone.
Indeed. It may be small comfort to Galahad, but I think we should go and tell him what we've learned, don't you?
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe it'll help Gladys rest a little easier, too.
Hey, Galahad.
I thought I told you to leave me alone.
Aye, but if we leave you alone much longer, you'll freeze to death out here.
And so what if I do? It's not like I've got much left to live for. I let my sister die all alone with the whole town hating her.
I'm sorry, Galahad. I can't imagine how you must feel. But please, look.
Gladys, I'm only alive today because you stood up for us. I hope you're sleeping peacefully.
I could never hate you, Gladys, no matter what you did. I hope you know that.
You're the one whose wife was...
Carted off to her death by Gladys. Yes. Yes, I am. And if she'd only stopped to listen to our side of the story, things might have turned out differently. Lord knows I've hated her for that. Hated and hated. Ah. But what good does hating do? Doesn't make you feel any better, that's for certain. I can carry on banging my head against that brick wall, but all it'll get me is a sore head. So I've come here to pray. To pray that you find your way to wherever it is you're going.
Gladys' sins were many. Of that there is no doubt. But by the end, she had recognized them, and she had begun to make amends. Who are we to judge one brave enough to take the first steps on the road to redemption? And what does such judgment gain us? Little in the end, save to delay the healing of a wound. If we are to move forward, to heal, then we must choose forgiveness.
Wait, look. There's something written on her headstone. Listen to this.
Here lies one who died, that the many might live.
Aye.
It was not I who asked that this inscription be made. It was the people of the town.
Gladys was a hero, and that's how she'll be remembered.
So you don't all hate her? I thought she'd been thrown in a hole out here and left to rot.
Look around you, Galahad. This is no place of dishonor. This is where our most cherished are laid to rest. Your own parents among them.
I don't think they'd bury someone they hated out here.
No, I suppose not. Oh, Gladys. I'm sorry to have been such a bother.
I guess you're going home to Wiswald now?
I am. There's things I need to be getting back to.
I see.
And Gladys would have my guts for garters if I went and neglected my duties.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
She always was a handful. Anyway, I'll be getting on. Maybe see you again if you're ever in Wiswald.
I'd like that. Look after yourself, Galahad.
start. We gotta fall back.
You rang?
No big deal. Let me get him. All right.
Did you see that? I'm amazing.
Come and get it. I'm going all in. Sorry, pal. Looks like we did it.
I wonder what's next for me.
Let's do this. No big deal. All right, sorry, pal.
Huh. Hardly worth the bother.
You rang?
Buckle down. Better luck next time. Come and get it. Sorry, on to the next one.
Our quest must go on.
Safety boss.
We stand firm
Come
for
and
now.
get it. On to the next one.
Let us continue on our way.
Nicely faced the dust, did you?
Take a step
We
back.
stand firm for now.
Right on the next one.
Did you see that? I'm amazing.
Glenn, we brought you some loom clover. This is the right stuff, isn't it?
Sure, it is all together. Thanks, you lifesavers, you. I'm coming, Glyn. Just a little longer now.
Are you all right?
Sure, just... He's been asleep all this time, and well... What if it's not a dream he's been having, but one long, horrible nightmare? Still, can't be worrying about all that just now. I need to make a start on mixing up the goods. Voila! One batch of Dream Snoozer fresh from the mortar. Listen, I couldn't ask just one last favor of you, could I?
Certainly. What can we do for you?
You couldn't keep a watch over me and Glyn here while we're sleeping, could you?
We're worried you might not come back either.
Well, there is that, but... It's more that I can't bear the thought of no one being here to keep an eye on him, what with the state he's in and all.
I hope you don't mind me saying this, but aren't you forgetting the other villagers? If you don't come back either, they won't have a mayor to look after them.
Ah, sure, they'll be grand altogether. They've no need for stupid old me.
Something tells me they beg to differ, you know.
Oh. Look, why don't you let us go instead? You're the only one who can make this medicine anyhow. If you don't make it back, no one can go after you.
Well, now that's just... but I can't just... Can I?
Seriously, don't worry about it. Whatever's going on in there, we can handle it. We'll bring your brother home. I promise. So, this is Glenn's dream.
Oh, Anya! My dear, sweet, lovely Anya.
Anya? Suppose that must have been the name of his wife.
Are you all right?
It's my wife. My lovely Anya. She's been kidnapped.
Huh?
I'm not altogether sure. They just snatched her up and ran off towards the mountains. I can't just let them take her. I've got to do something.
Hey, wait! Guess this is why he couldn't wake up, huh?
Must be, yeah.
Hang on, though. Aren't dreams supposed to be manifestations of our deepest thoughts and fears? How does that fit in with wife kidnapping exactly?
I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Yeah! She's mine now! All mine!
Glenn?
Hang on. He's our kidnapper. He didn't much seem the type.
This is a dream, remember? That's not the real Glenn. It's whoever Glynn thinks he is.
And he thinks he's the type of bloke who'd run off with his wife? Crikey.
Anya's mine, curse you! And not a man jack of you will take her from me.
So it's true, Glenn. You wanted Anya for your own.
No, don't you remember, Glenn? You wanted to help your brother.
You're here to take her off me too, aren't you? Well, she's mine now. Just like she always should have been. That's right, Mr. Hero. The Ogre King's got your precious princess, and there's nothing you can do about it.
What's all this about heroes and ogre kings?
I really haven't the foggiest.
It's a dream, you pair of plonkers. It's not supposed to make sense.
You really think this is funny?
She's mine, curse you! The princess is all mine! She should have been mine from the get-go. What she ever saw in a gutless wonder such as yourself, Glenn, I'll never know. If yous are here to try and take my lovely Anya back and all, eh? Then you'll feel my boots in your behind.
Huh? I'll sit this one out.
Knuckle down!
Oh, man, get it!
Then. Easy does it.
My time to shine, eh? Righto! My time to shine, eh? Righto! Let's get little pipes and up to the showers.
We stand firm together.
Let me at him! Here goes!
You may feel a little scared. Let's see how you deal with this will set you up.
That's what
The
I
handsome
wanted
hero always wins the day, eh?
to see. And so, the Ogre King is defeated!
Glenn!
Gah! Wipe that gormless look off your face, will you? The princess chose you, didn't she? And there you are doubting her. Feckless Egypt that you are. What?
He's right, Glenn. You're the hero of the story. I love you. Always have, always will. It's you I wanted to be with and no one else.
But...
No ifs, no buts. Now do what you've got to do and face the Ogre King.
A Ogre King? Glenn, you mean?
Come on, hero boy! I'm waiting for you!
Anya? Glenn!
So, what do you say, Glenn? I think it's about time you woke up. Don't you?
You're right. Can't very well run away from this much longer now, can I?
You're awake, so you are.
All right there, Glenn.
So, did you see your Anya there in Dreamland?
Yeah. Thanks. It meant a lot. But she told me I had to face up to you one last time.
Hey.
There's something I should have told you a while back. I know you liked her. And that you gave her up for my sake. And I know that, well, that she probably liked you too. Preferred you even.
Sure, what'll we do with you? Brother of mine or no, you're an awful gobdaw, so you are. Wait there a second. Have a read of that, will you?
It's from Anya.
Sorry, Glenn. There's no easy way to say this, but I just don't feel that way about you. It's your brother I love. I hope you can forgive me.
Sent her a little love letter way back when, so I did. And that's what I got in return. The old brush off. Sure, I had to learn to deal with it, and an awful kick in the teeth it was too. But give her up for your sake. Not a bit of it. I didn't have to step aside. I was already out of the picture.
Glenn.
You loved Anya. And by crikey, she loved the pants off you. Give her that much, will you? Heavens rest her soul. Hey, do you remember when we were kids? I was always the ogre king, Anya the princess, and you the noble hero.
So, the hero and princess stuff in your dream, that was a memory of the games you used to play?
I reckon so. Anya used to love to see this one play the hero, so she did. And I was always the awful, ugly, horrible old ogre king.
Sure, I never thought anything of it.
Ah, bittersweet memory. She can be a cruel mistress.
You think we should maybe give these two some time alone?
Yes, that would probably be for the best.
Hang on just a second. You've done me and my brother both a favour we'll not soon be able to repay. Here, 'tis the least I can do.
Wait, are you sure?
That I am. You'll have more use for it than me, no doubt. Drop by if you're ever in the area again, won't you?
Of course we will. Thank you ever so much.
All right, time to... Oh, what's the matter, Gloria?
Oh, nothing, really. It's just... Well, the Anya in Glyn's dream, she was just a figment of his imagination, wasn't she?
Aye, just a memory, that's all.
So why did she tell Glyn to face up to Glenn that one last time? I'm not sure it's exactly what Glyn wanted to do, are you? But then, perhaps that's why it took his dream wife to persuade him.
Yeah, I guess it is kind of strange now you mention it.
Hey! What if it was actually the real Anya?
Ah, come on. It was just Glyn's way of geeing himself up to confront his brother.
Shut up, spoil sport. Can't a girl dream?
Ha! You believe what you want to believe. Far be it from me to stop you.
Exactly. Let's leave it at that, shall we?
Thank you.
It's way too quiet here. Where is everybody?
Aye. And where's all these undead Roddy was talking about them being attacked by?
They can't all have simply disappeared. Let's split up and look for them.
That look of disappointment tells me all I need to know. I've got nothing for you either, I'm afraid.
Did you find anything?
Nothing. I didn't see a soul.
Neither did I. I looked inside some of the shops and things, but nothing.
No luck, eh? Ah, same here. Had a wee look around the Institute, but there was no one there. Roddy and Lily wouldn't just up and leave. But where could they have gone?
Well, the tower here's the only place we haven't checked.
Wait a minute. I just saw something moving in there. Come on. Roddy?
Elvis!
What's going on here? What happened to you?
It was Vigintio. Him and his undead army.
Vigintio? You mean he's alive?
Whatever you two are talking about, it can wait. Right now, we need to get Roddy down from there.
Aye, you're right.
Thanks, pal. Thanks again. I thought I was a goner.
I don't understand what happened, Roddy. You said something about Vigentio, but...
Lady Emma defeated him? Aye, I know. But he's back. And he's working for Holograd now.
What? None of this makes any sense.
Listen, you remember when I was talking to you on the Natter Ring? Well...
Roddy! What was that?
No! It can't be! Vigentio! But Lady Emma, she...
Killed me! Yes, she did. But she left it too late, because I'd already perfected it by then. The formula, I mean, the one that everyone thought had been lost forever. The one that turned me into the Mighty White.
Mighty White? What, you think you're the king of the undead or something, do you?
Then I threw my rot in with Holograd. They gave me the Arcanist Asterisk, and the rest is history. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. It's time for me to get my revenge. Emma's not here to protect the people of this town anymore. They'll provide perfect fuel for my fabulous formula.
What do you mean?
Well, as you have seen for yourself, the ancient magic I use is very handy for bringing people back from the dead. But they have to be dead first. I can't skip that step. At least I couldn't. But now I've found a way of converting living humans to our cause.
What? No! How could you do such a thing?
It was easy, actually. Perhaps I have a gift for such things. Anyway, now you know what's going to happen to your people. They're all going to become undead. And you're going to have a front row seat. Oh, if only your beloved Emma could be here to see this. Let's see. Yes, that tower over there is probably the best vantage point in the city.
Stop it! Let me go!
It's time to start making our final preparations. Take all the prisoners to that old building I showed you. The Institute. Go! It's time!
They're all done for, Elvis. Lily too.
Come on now, Roddy. It's not over yet. Vigentio said he had preparations to make right. That means we've some time before whatever he's got planned gets underway. We just need to find him and take him out before that happens.
Yeah, you're right. Aye, you're right, Elvis. We can't give up just yet.
But, how are we going to take him out? He's undead, isn't he?
I think I might have a wee idea on that front, you know. But we'll need a Waldash branch.
Waldash? You know, I'm sure I came across some just the other day.
You did?
Let's see now. Ah! Of course! Remember the doll poor Lily thought was wee Mona? Well, unless my wizarding nose was playing tricks on me, that thing had the width of old Waldash about it sure enough.
All right. Sounds like we better go take a look at it.
You go ahead. I'll stay here and make some preparations of my own.
Bravely default 2. Bravely default 2. This is the branch you needed, right, Roddy?
Aye, that's the one. Now, I just need to cast a wee spell on it.
I'll help. Roddy!
I'm fine. Just put a bit too much of the old magical oomph into it, that's all. A wee rest, and I'll be right as rain.
Well, if you say so. You take it easy, pal. You can leave Vigentio to us.
Oh, all right then. Sorry about this.
Before we go, would you mind telling us how to use this thing?
Oh, aye. Of course. Now, first of all, tell me, what do you know about the undead?
They are beings who have transcended death, that are animated despite having died.
Aye, that's about right. But there's one more important thing about them. All humans die, yes? Our lives are a journey towards death, in other words. Well, for the undead, it's the opposite. They think they're journeying from death back towards life. But what they don't realise is they'll never get there. They can't ever actually live again. So no matter how many times they're cut down, they'll get right back up, just as dead as they started. But what if we could bring them back to life? Then we'd be able to kill them, and they'd actually stay dead.
Which is where the branch comes in.
Aye. As you know, the Waldash is a tree full of life, literally bursting with the power to heal and nurture. And all the magic we poured into the branch has given that already impressive power a serious boost. Give Vigentio a good hiding, and then stick it in him. It might just stop him from coming back. There's no guarantee it'll work. I've never tried it before. But if I understand what Lady Emma wrote correctly, it might just be our only chance.
Well, if there's anyone I trust more than you, Roddy, it's Lady Emma. It'll work. I know it will.
Aye. I hope so. Now, you'd better get going. The people of Wiswold and my Lily are counting on you.
Don't worry, Roddy. We won't let you down.
for a treat.
Allow me.
Come and get it! I'm going all in! All right, sorry, pal.
Our quest must go on.
I like what I'm seeing here. Oh, what's next, I wonder?
Let me at him! On to the next one.
Did you see that? I'm amazing. You ready to take a step
Let me
back?
see.
Come and get it!
Yeah!
Oh, man. Sorry, pal. On to the next one. Everyone okay? It's nothing. It's nothing. All right. On to the next. Sorry, pal.
Did you see that? I'm amazing.
Come and get it!
Yeah!
All right.
Did you see that? I'm amazing. Right, let's see. Safety first.
Allow me.
Come and get it! All right. Nice.
Huh. Hardly worth the bother.
I'm going all in! All right! Oh, sorry, pal. On to the next one. Sorry, pal.
Huh. Hardly worth the bother.
Exciting.
We've outmaneuvered them. All right. On to the next one. What? All right.
We're done already.
Right, let's see.
Come and get it! I'm going all in!
pal. Did you see that? I'm amazing.
We can't maneuver.
Still next to wonder.
Let me at him! On to the next one.
Too easy.
We must make the most of this opportunity.
All right.
We're done already?
To arms!
Come and get it! On to the next one.
Our quest must go on. We have the upper hand.
Come and get it! Right on the mark, pal. Everyone okay? Let me at him! On to the next one.
Did you see that? I'm amazing. Oh, what's next? I wonder.
Come and get it! Oh, that was a good one.
Easy.
You rang?
No big deal.
Easy peasy.
I have to protect myself.
All right. Did you see that? I'm amazing.
Let's stay focused.
Take a step
Let
back.
me at him!
Did you see that? I'm amazing. Did you see that? I'm amazing.
Let me at him! Sorry, pal. All right.
Thought it was just a bookworm, did you?
Allow me to protect myself.
All right, sorry, pal.
Huh. Hardly worth the bother.
No big deal.
Nothing like the long game. I must endure.
Let me at him! Right on the mark, pal. That was a piece of cake. Best outmaneuver them, man! Get it! What the? All right.
Too easy.
Who do you think you are, disturbing my glorious experiment? Leave right now if you know what's good for you.
Not likely. You let my people go or you'll regret it.
Oh, is that a Westwaldian accent I hear? I thought Ruddy was the only one of you left. Well, never mind. If your goal is to save your countrymen, you had better act very quickly indeed. It's time, you see.
Come on, we need to hurry.
How truly fascinating! I was sure that my deathless minions would take care of you. Either that, or you'd succumb to despair and give up halfway. But no, you've actually made it all the way here. It was quite the entertaining little sideshow. But the main event awaits.
Ho! Who you calling a sideshow, pal?
I can't offer any higher billing than that, I'm afraid. You'll be slack-jawed soldiers in my undead army like all the rest, once I've dealt with you.
Ah, sorry, but that's no happening. You're going down, and the people of Wiswald are coming home. As a citizen of this fair nation, and a pupil of the mighty Lady Emma, I swear it.
Emma was your teacher! That bungling, boorish, brain-dead incompetent! And now you intend to stand in my way, just as she did! I am the Lord of the Undying, the Mighty White!
You're not the least bit mighty, pal. You're a pathetic bampot who threw his toys out of the pram and ran away because he couldn't get the better of Lady Emma.
How dare you!
If you think you're making mindless minions of us, you've another thing coming. Now let's get this done. It's time for you to die. And stay dead this time!
Okay, let's do this.
I am the greatest, mightiest wizard the world has ever seen!
Get it!
Very well.
Yeah! It's time to get serious. Let's see now.
Right, let's see. Righto! Let's see if the old pipes are up to it. Let's see if the old pipes are up to it, shall we?
Sacred powers restore
Let
him.
me see how you like this. Prepare for impact. Ha! Let's go. Prepare for impact.
Well, how do you like it, my incredible power? Now that I am the Mighty White, now that I have the Arcanist Asterisk, I have become the most magnificent mage of all! No one can stop me now! Not Emma, and certainly not her pathetic apprentice!
Now you've made me mad. The final set! Ha! Get ready! Let's see how you deal with this.
Well, perhaps you're not as pathetic as you look. Not many could trouble me for this long. But don't think for a second that you have what it takes to defeat me. No one does. After all, I'm the Mighty White. Damn it!
To arms! I must endure!
It's time to get serious.
Hey,
try
I
this!
am in your debt!
Oh man, get it! Get some! It's nothing!
I must not abandon the fight. Holy Spirit, heal me.
You rang? Aye, righty! My time to shine, eh? Righto! Let's get through this. See if the old pipes are up to it, shall we? My time to shine, eh? Let's see if the old pipes are up to it, shall we?
Now you've made me mad. Yeah! easy now. You may feel a little sting. Yeah, that was for me. Hey, let's see how you deal with this.
Such a shame! Such a shame! I told you, didn't I? I told you I couldn't die! I told you you couldn't defeat me!
I do seem to remember something about that eye. Can't be true though, can it?
Of course it is!
I'm not so sure, you know.
What is happening to me? I'm melting!
Sorry, pal. Lady Emma got the better of you again. Ah, if you'd only bothered to read her work. Yeesh. Smarts, eh? She never was one to do things by halves.
Damn you! This is unacceptable! I refuse to...
Ready to face facts, Vigentio? You lost.
I don't know what to say. Elvis. Everyone. Thank you.
Aye, thanks so much. We'd have been done for without you.
Ugh, don't mention it. As if I'd leave old Wiswald high and dry when she needed me.
As if, eh? So, Princess Gloria, what's next?
Well, Wiswald may be safe for now, but other kingdoms remain in danger. And while we cannot know for certain until we've investigated further, my suspicion is that this is all Holograd's doing. I mean to go to those kingdoms' aid, just as we came to yours.
I see. Well, listen. It's going to take a wee while for us to put things in order around here. But once we're back on our feet, we're going to help you recover the Wind Crystal. That's a promise.
Cheers, old pal.
And from what I hear, those Holograders go into battle pretty well protected. But I reckon we've a spell or two that can help with that. We'll be ready to join you whenever you decide to make your move. Thank you both. Your help will be very much appreciated.
Anyhow.
You came. Thank goodness. I'll let Prince Pollux know you're here. He'll tell you everything.
Very well. Then we shall make our way to the palace.
You have our thanks for coming all this way, Princess Gloria.
It's my pleasure, Prince Pollux. Would you mind telling us what's been going on?
Of course. As I asked Anihal to inform you, the Hologradders have demanded that our kingdom join their empire. I put the matter to the Council of Elders, but alas, they were divided. Things were further complicated when 2 of the elders passed away in quick succession. Their deaths were deemed to be suicides, but both men happened to be of the faction opposed to joining the Empire, which is rather suspicious. I'm sure you will agree.
You think the Hologradders had them killed?
I'm afraid that I do.
We'll be happy to help in any way we can, of course.
Thank you, Your Highness. Perhaps you could speak to some of the council members. They might be more prepared to open up to one such as yourself.
The deaths of those 2 elders? They were suicides, were they not? Or are you suggesting otherwise?
Well, the circumstances are pretty suspicious.
Suspicious, you say? You have been talking to Prince Pollux, I assume. He certainly does not seem to believe that those poor men killed themselves.
Well, they were both opposed to joining the Empire, and they both happened to die. You can see why he might believe Holograd had something to do with it.
Yes. And I must confess, I am inclined to agree with him. After all, Savalon is as far from Holograd as it is possible to get. An invasion would be a difficult and long-winded affair. I can understand why they would attempt to subdue the kingdom through such machinations instead. Of course, I have not a shred of evidence to support this theory, which puts me in a very awkward position. Though it is nothing compared to the situation in which Prince Pollux has found himself, following the death of his brother. It is our duty as elders to support him. Speaking of which, I must attend a meeting. Perhaps we will have the chance to talk again later.
The two elders who passed away, they both killed themselves, did they not? Why do you ask?
Prince Pollux didn't seem so sure it was suicide.
Well, I do not wish to speak ill of the dead, but we all know what Bernard did, do we not? Subverting the affairs of the nation for his own ends. The elders in question could well have been involved in something similar. I have heard that Holograd takes a very dim view of such activities. Perhaps these men were so afraid of what might happen to them if Savalon joined the Empire, that they took matters into their own hands.
Could be, I guess. Thanks for your help. How do you feel about joining the Empire, by the way? Are you for it or against it?
Oh, I am all for it. The alternative is war. The people would suffer terribly. In any case, I am late for a council meeting. I must be on my way. Good day to you.
What? The dead elders? I have no interest in them. Dwelling on the past will not help us adjust to our new reality. We will soon be part of the Empire.
I guess you're in favor of joining, then.
Indeed I am. As with any transaction, it is a simple matter of weighing the costs against the benefits. The fact is that our kingdom is in chaos. If we were to make a stand against the Hologradas now, it would be the end of us. Besides... But I must be on my way. A council meeting is starting soon. Please, excuse me.
It was the curse. It was the curse that killed them.
What do you mean?
They conspired with Bernard to have their fellow elder, Lupus, tried for a crime he did not commit.
They did? So, what happened to Lupus after that?
He killed himself. Stabbed himself in the chest with a dagger. Suicide. And now we have 2 more suicides. Bernard is dead, and now his co-conspirators are dead. Do you not see? This is Lupus's revenge from beyond the grave. It is a curse, I tell you. The thought makes my blood run.
My apologies for keeping you waiting. Lady Sickness asked for my assistance with an issue that has arisen. You have my undivided attention now, however. Tell me, what did you learn from your interviews with the Elders? Lupus, you say? It was his place on the council that Bernard took, and some suspect that he was accused of a crime he did not commit, and that the ordeal led him to take his own life. And you think there might be some truth to this?
One of the people we spoke to said that the 2 elders who died recently were cursed, that it was their punishment for framing Lupus.
I shall have to discuss the matter with Dromid. He will know more, I am sure. And fortunately, the Council has just approved my proposal to consult with him on the matter of Holograd's request that we join the Empire. Come, we will visit him in his cell and see what he has to say.
Prince Pollux?
Is something the matter?
Well, no. But did you not enter the dungeon just moments ago?
Certainly not. I have just arrived.
Oh no! Come on, we need to hurry.
Hmm? But why?
I'll explain later. Right now, Dromid's in danger.
What in the... Dromid!
Hmm? Oh, Your Highness, there are 2 of you.
Who's the imposter?
So, the time has come, and earlier than expected.
The time to kill you all.
This should be fun.
Prepare to die.
Now you've made me mad.
Better cover up.
Here I go! Get ready for a rousing wee ditty, everyone!
I won't let you down.
Now that's the way to do it!
Yeah. 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 Got to keep the ball rolling. I'll sit this one out.
Let's keep this up. Wait for it.
Sacred powers
Feeling good.
restore you.
You're not messing around.
Righto!
Right time to
Let's get after it!
Can't beat good old tea. Yeah! Let's see how you deal with this. Will shut you up. You may feel a little sting. Ha!
I grow bored of this. Time to withdraw.
She just vanished.
Crikey! What was that? A ghost? Something to do with this curse?
No, nothing of the sort. Whoever she was, she dropped her necklace.
It seems you arrived just in time. You have my thanks. But why come after me?
I guess somebody wants you out of the way.
It seems you know more of the circumstances than I. Would you care to explain?
Forgive us, Drummond. The kingdom finds itself in dire need of your wisdom.
I see. Much has been afoot.
Indeed. And I would hear your thoughts. How should we proceed, old friend?
Well, from what you have told me, there would seem to be little doubt that Holograd has been engaging in clandestine activity within the kingdom. Perhaps I am an obstacle to their scheme in some way, hence their attempt to eliminate me.
It must be something you know. Something vital to their plans.
Indeed. But what? The bulk of my knowledge concerns the history and governance of Savalon. If we can deduce what it is they believe I know, we might be able to make some sense of all this.
Only the council knew that I was coming here to meet with Drummond, which means an elder is responsible. But what could they have been so keen to keep you from telling me?
Let's go and talk to them all again, eh? The culprit's bound to let something slip eventually.
Forgive me. I am too busy to speak with you at the moment.
What is it, Gloria?
Oh, nothing, I'm sure. It was just her perfume.
Musk?
It is an extract from a certain type of deer. Prized for it. Hard to come by in Savalon, I should imagine. I wouldn't think that there are very many people who wear it.
The elders did not commit suicide, you say? They were murdered by Hologradders.
That's right. And they tried to murder Dramed too. Luckily, we got there first. The assassin dropped this necklace.
It is a valuable clue, no doubt, but I am afraid it means nothing to me. But wait. Dogs and other animals can use the scents left on personal items to trace their owners, can they not?
You want to know who owns that necklace? Okay. We'll help you. Can you give it here? He says it smells of deer.
Deer? How come?
I don't know. Sorry.
What? The elders who supposedly killed themselves were assassinated by Hologradders. That is quite a claim. And I have little to say in response. Please understand, I am in favor of joining the Empire. It is the best way to avoid a war. It will also create numerous trading opportunities for Savalon. It is not ideal. And to reach this conclusion was not easy.
You wish to know more about Lupus? Very well. He was a good man, diligent and honest to a fault. That is why Bernard and his partners in crime were able to take advantage of him as they did. It was perhaps merciful that his wife had already passed away, but it meant that his death left their only daughter orphaned. A terrible business. The full details of the family and all that came to pass are sure to appear in the kingdom's official records. Dramed will be able to tell you more, no doubt.
Well, have you identified the traitor? I see.
Is that the necklace you recovered from the floor of my cell? Would you mind if I examined it more closely? My word. This is Lupus's family crest. But why was my would-be assassin in possession of such an item?
Well, have you identified the traitor? You have? Excellent. I shall... Thank you all for gathering here at such short notice. As you are well aware, the Council recently lost 2 of its members. I am sorry to inform you that there is a strong likelihood they were killed by agents of Holograd. However, with the assistance of Dromed and Princess Gloria, we have managed to unmask the traitor. If you would.
Thank you, Your Highness. We'll take it from here. First of all, it is important to note that the 2 elders who were murdered were... Of course, their assassin could only have known this if they had infiltrated the Council. The killer then turned their attention to Dromed. Why? Well, he must have had knowledge of something from the kingdom's past that the killer would have preferred not to be made public. In order to attempt the assassination, the traitor disguised themselves as Prince Pollux, knowing the guards would be expecting him. However, not everybody knew that the prince was due to visit Dromed. In fact, luckily, we were able to intercept the assassin. Less luckily, they were able to escape. However, they dropped something in the process. It was a necklace. And this necklace has a very distinctive smell. The smell of perfume. The same perfume worn by... It's you, Lady Cygnus. You're the traitor.
Well, Lady Cygnus, would you care to explain yourself? Did you really do this? And if so, why?
Revenge. For my father.
You mean you are Maya, Lupus's daughter?
Not anymore. I am Mala now.
But why? Why all this?
I told you. Revenge. I killed the people who killed my father. The Lord Commander gave me an asterisk. That of the Phantom. And I used it well.
But enough talk. Time to die, Prince Pollux.
Get back, Your Highness!
Ready, everyone?
Prepare to die.
Let me at him! Oh, what's next, I wonder?
To arms! Yeah! Now you've made me mad. Nice!
Damn it! Alrighty! Righto! Let's get after it! Let's see if the old papes are up to it, shall we? Let's get after it! The old papes are up to it, shall we? Let's get after it!
Sacred power restore you.
Come and get it!
Let's go! Prepare for impact! Try this for size! Let's go!
I have killed the men who betrayed my father. Now I will see. No one will stand in.
It's time to get serious.
To arms.
Now you've made me mad. More! Get ready! Let's see how you deal with this. You may feel a little sting. Let's see how you deal with this.
Lord Adam is the only one who cared for me. He is the only ruler I would ever follow, and I will gladly give my life for his cause.
Please, you must get up. Does that feel better?
Oh, that's a
Holy
stuff.
Spirit,
Back up,
heal
thanks
me.
for bailing me out. You rang?
Very well. Sacred powers restore you.
Hey! You better be ready for this! My time to shine, eh? Let's see if the old papes are up to it, shall we? Let's get my time to shine, eh?
Let me... Try this for size! Ha! Let's go! Prepare for impact!
Forgive me, Lord Commander.
Sure, you've had it bad, but that's no excuse.
I failed. I am useless. A disgrace.
Wait, no!
Thanks to Anihal, we have located the remains of the real Lady Cygnus. It would appear that the imposter was in place for quite some time.
Forgive me, Your Highness. I only wish I had not been so blind to the deception that was taking place.
You have nothing to apologize for, Drummond. Indeed, without your invaluable insight, the stranger in our midst would never have been unmasked. I hope that you see now how much we need you as our...
I cannot, in good conscience, return to my former role, Your Highness. My actions were unbecoming of a royal record keeper, unbecoming of any decent citizen, truth be told. I deserve and desire to remain imprisoned. I hope you understand.
If that is what you wish, Drummond, then I shall not stand in your way. Though I hope that in time you will feel ready to return to your rightful place. And you, Princess Gloria, what do you intend to do next?
Savalon may be safe for now, Your Highness, but other kingdoms remain in danger. And while we cannot know for certain until we've investigated further, my suspicion is that this is all Holograd's doing. I mean to go to those kingdoms' aid, just as we came to yours.
I see. Princess Gloria, you and your friends have come to Savalon's rescue not once, but twice now. It is only fitting, therefore, that we attempt to return the favor. Would you permit me and my people to assist you in your quest?
You would really do this for us?
Of course. Though naturally, with the Council in chaos, I doubt we will be able to act immediately. Still, I am sure I will eventually be able to persuade the Elders to lend you our full support.
Thank you, Your Highness. That would be very much appreciated.
The place is crawling with holograders.
Aye, but this lot are just grunts. They won't know who we are. We should be able to keep a low profile for now.
We need to gain a better understanding of what's happening here. And we need to know if King Vernon's all right.
The innkeeper always seemed to know a lot about what was going on. Maybe we should ask her.
One moment. Good. You weren't followed.
Thanks for checking. Guess we need to be more careful.
Oh, there's no need to thank me. Like I told you once upon a time, it's only right to help people.
Have you any news of King Vernon?
He surrendered so that the city would be spared, and then they took him prisoner. There's not much we can do besides praying that he's all right.
Do you know where they're keeping him? Don't worry about it.
We should probably try asking around some more. Without drawing attention to ourselves, of course.
Looks like someone high up in Holograd's army.
You there. You local? Not seen you around here before?
I've been sick. Today's the first day I felt well enough to leave my bed.
Is that so?
And you are...
Lonsdale, commander of the Holograda forces in this region.
Commander?
Hey, but who cares about titles when we're in the tavern, eh? We're all equals here. Let me buy you a drink.
Sure.
Now then, lad. What is it that you do?
I'm... a sailor.
Oh, man of the sea, eh? Must have seen a bit of the world, then. I did some travelling myself when I was your age. Me and a pal went on a bit of a journey of self-discovery. Though, it has to be said, one of the main discoveries I made was that I wasn't half as tough as I thought. To be honest, I was lucky to make it home in one piece.
So, how come you wound up in the army in Holograd?
Oh, in a word, son, duty. The King of Holograd at that time was very good to me. I felt it were only right that I paid him back somehow. Bit pompous, I know, but there you have it. And he rode up. Turns out I'm not a bad soldier. Don't think I could live any other way now.
Wow.
A word to the wise, though. Even to a simple soldier like me, you're not doing the best job of keeping a low profile. Try not to cause any trouble while you're in town, all right? I'd hate to have to kill you for no good reason. Oh, and one more thing. Don't bother trying to pass yourself off as a local again, lad. It didn't work on me, it won't work on anyone else.
Yeah,
be seeing you.
Lonsdale, huh?
Well, what did we all find out?
I spoke to a maid who used to work at the castle. She says she saw King Vernon being taken to the dungeons.
That's no good. I came up empty, I'm afraid. What about you, Adele? Any luck?
I found out who's in charge of the Holograders. His name's Lonsdale. This Lord Commander of theirs, Adam, must trust the guy quite a bit to put him in charge of an entire region.
Whoa. So it really was him.
Know something about this bloke, do you?
Yeah, I met him. He came into the tavern while I was there.
Wait, you didn't speak to him, did you? Did he suspect anything?
Well, he didn't say it in so many words, but I think I blew our cover. Sorry, guys.
Sounds like we better break old Vernon out of Chokey and hightail it for the hills then, eh?
Well, has the date of my execution been set?
Still so eager to die, Your Majesty?
If it would help my people one iota, I would gladly kneel before the axeman here and now.
Oh, crikey. Look, before you go drawing a dotted line round your neck, I've a proposition for you. Now that Halcyone is part of the Empire, I mean to suggest that the Lord Commander makes you its governor.
What?
You know more about this place than anyone, and you certainly inspire loyalty in your subjects. You'd be far more used to them in charge than you would be dead, wouldn't you say?
Lonsdale, you...
General Lonsdale.
What is it?
I have orders for you from the Lord Commander, sir.
Oh, damn his eyes. He's insisting that the execution go ahead. I thought he put me in charge. This should be my decision. I won't do it.
But it is a direct order from the Lord Commander, sir.
You may leave. This is her doing. I know it. She's the one who put this daft idea into his head. Well, I won't stand for it.
Do your duty, Lonsdale. Obey your orders.
I have done. I took the kingdom, didn't I? But victory's not just about winning the war.
It's about what comes after.
And if what comes after is further bloodshed in response to your insubordination, if more of my people have to die, what then? As I told you before, I have no regrets. I will gladly give my life to keep my subjects safe.
This is terrible. They've announced that the king is to be executed.
What? We must hurry.
You're going to help him? Then you have to let us lend a hand.
No. We will be fighting trained men. I cannot let you risk your lives.
We don't have to. All we need to do is create a distraction so you lot can sneak into the castle. A street brawl should bring the guards running.
And what about the soldiers guarding the castle entrance?
I have an idea. Remember when Sir Sloane used that stone to help us rescue Gloria? The one that blinded everybody? How about we get ourselves another one?
Aye, that could work.
Yes. He taught me how they're made. It shouldn't be too complicated.
Okay then. Tell us what we need, Gloria, and we'll go out and get it.
did you manage to work out how to make those special stones of yours?
Yep. How are things over here?
All good, thank you. I found a couple of big fellas who've agreed to start a scrap as soon as I say the word.
Thank you so much.
It won't be happening for a little while yet, though. Why don't you rest up in the meantime? After all, you'll be needing all your energy if you're going to rescue the king.
I guess we will, huh?
They should be getting started right about...
Fight! Someone's having a fight!
And they're off.
The soldiers are on the move. Now's our chance.
Stop right there!
Ready, everyone? By the light of the sun!
Ah! What's happening?
This way. Your Majesty!
Princess Gloria, what in the world are you doing here?
We don't have much time. Please, step aside. Now, as to your question, we are here to see you safely out of captivity.
I am grateful, but I cannot leave.
Your Majesty, why?
To make a stand against the Holograders would mean war. My subjects would surely suffer greatly. Lonsdale is sympathetic to my position. So long as I continue to do as he wishes, the people of Halcyonia will be safe.
General Lonsdale may be a reasonable man, but what of his superiors? Holograd's plans to expand its empire do not end with Halcyonia. What if the people of your kingdom were forced to fight in another invasion on behalf of their imperial masters? That's as likely an outcome as any, isn't it?
Your Highness.
Your people need you to remain alive. The people of the world need you to remain alive.
Perhaps you are right. But perhaps it is not time to surrender my life just yet.
It is not. I am sure of it.
Very well. Then I am in your hands, Princess Gloria.
Great. Let's get the heck out of here.
Okay, let's do this.
Now you've made me mad. Yeah!
Come and get it!
Let's see if the old pipes are up to it, shall we? Let's
Let me see.
see.
We stand firm for now. It's time to get serious. You're not messing around. To arms. I must endure.
Let me at him! I've got a little something for you. Let's go.
Yeah.
Sorry, pal.
Now you've made me mad. Ha, more! Ha, this should do it. Don't take it personally. I got
As
another
long
one.
as we are together, victory is guaranteed.
Watch out, guys. It's nothing. Come and get it!
Yeah!
Want to see what I can really do? Let's see if the old pipes are up to it, shall we? Let's get my turn to shine, eh? Righto! Let's get
Very well.
running.
The heel.
I needed that.
Nothing to worry
It's
about.
time to get serious. I'll sit this one out.
Let me at him!
Now you've made me mad. Nothing like the long game. Ha, not bad.
Time to play my trump card.
Safety first! All right! See how you like this! Prepare for impact!
It's
I
time
shall
to get
prevail.
serious. Ha, more! More! Ha, this should do it. Yeah!
We're a right bunch of hardened warriors now, eh?
I shall show no mercy.
It's time to get serious. You're not messing around.
Time to play my trump cards. Righto! Let's get straight. The old pipes are up to it, shall we? Let's get straight. The old pipes are up to it, shall we?
It's nothing!
Very well.
The heel.
I owe you one. Let me at him! See how you like this? No big deal. Prepare for impact.
Now you've made me mad. Yeah! Yeah! All right. Who's next? I got another one.
Hardly worth the bother.
Didn't I tell you not to cause any trouble?
Lonsdale.
I'm a reasonable man. But do you really expect me to let you get away with this? The only way King Vernon is leaving this castle is over my dead body.
Why swear allegiance to a man like Adam, General Lonsdale?
I didn't. I swore allegiance to the man who came before him. His father made me promise to look after the boy, and that's what I've done.
And how does executing King Vernon square with that promise, exactly? Surely the best way to look after the Lord Commander's interests would be to warn him of the dangers of angering every other ruler in the world.
Count yourself among that number, do you? Last I heard, you didn't have a country left to rule over. If you want me to believe you're still worth listening to, you'll need to prove it. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Let's see what you're made of, eh?
I'm warning you, you better be good.
Now you've made me mad.
Want to see what I can really do? You better be ready for this! My time to shine, eh? Righto! Let's get swivel pipes and up to it, shall we? My time to shine, eh?
You will regret your impertinence. Be healed.
Oh, that's the
Holy
stuff.
Spirit,
Back in
heal.
business. Back in the game.
Come and get it! I've got a little something for you. See how you like this?
It's time to get serious. You may feel a little sting.
Huh. I doubt you'll be getting the better of me if that's all you got to offer. And if you can't beat me... In fact, it's probably better all round if...
Something must be done. Let me help you.
And I'm back.
Sacred powers restore you.
Now you've made me mad. Nothing like the long game.
Time to play my trump cards.
It's time to get serious.
Want to see what I can really do?
Let me see.
Hear it. Oh, you're...
I'm not done yet!
Now you've made me mad. Well, are you ready? You're going to love this one. That'll teach you to mess with me.
No letting up now, alright? Oh, aye! Righto! Let's get grinning. My time to shine, eh?
Holy Spirit,
I owe you one.
What's the plan?
Let's keep it up! Now let's see if the old pipes are up to it, shall we?
Let me see. Sacred powers restore
Thanks for bailing me
you.
out.
Let's keep this up. Prepare for impact.
Allow me.
Ha! I'm up, huh? Get ready!
Not bad. I might have underestimated. You want to save King Vernon? Then show me you have what it... I won't let you down!
Now, pay close attention.
Get ready for a rousing wee ditty, everyone!
Now that's the way to do it!
Let me see. Holy Spirits, heal
Thanks.
you.
Keep it coming! It's my time to shine! May the earth engulf you! Ooh, I felt that. You're done!
Here I go. This will shut you
Well
up.
done. You beat me fair and square.
That was a heck of a fight.
Aye. Not bad. I asked for proof, and I got it. I might not have been able to stand up to Adam, but maybe you can.
Wait, you didn't let us win, did you?
Not likely. I'd just as happily have clobbered you and put King Vernon to the sword. If I've proved anything, it's that I've not got it in me to go against orders, even when I know I should.
Hey, don't be so...
The Lord Commander's powerful, but you beat me. Maybe you can beat him too.
Lie still, General Lonsdale. Your wounds are deep.
This little lot... This is nothing. Listen, there's something I need to say.
Please.
I mean to order my men to stand down, but on one condition. That those who wish to leave be guaranteed safe passage home to Holograd.
You have my word. I will issue orders accordingly. I must thank you once again for coming to my aid, Princess Gloria. In return, I will of course do anything that is within my power to assist you in your efforts to recover the Wind Crystal.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Your help is deeply appreciated, as always.
Might I ask what you intend to do next?
I intend to go to Holograd and recover the Wind Crystal.
Good. We appear to have made it in time.
Prince Pollux! And Anihal, too!
We have come to assist you, Princess Gloria, as we promised we would. The Council of Elders voted unanimously in favor of our doing so.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Prince Pollux.
Roddy, what are you doing here?
Wiswold would have been finished if it weren't for Princess Gloria. We owe her everything.
It would appear that we are all in your debt, Your Highness. And the time has come for us to repay you. Friends, we have all, in one way or another, come under attack by the Holograders. Had it not been for the efforts of Princess Gloria and her friends, I doubt any of us would still have a country to call home.
You give me too much credit. Now, if what we have discovered is correct, the attack on Musa 3 years ago was the first act of aggression in the current campaign. As we are all aware, those who attacked my kingdom that day also stole the crystals. Fire, water, wind, and earth. The power of the cardinal elements resides within each of these sacred treasures. But they are more than mere vessels. They have a far greater purpose. They are the keys that keep a great evil locked away. Many years ago, my grandfather and 3 comrades fought that evil. The Knight's Nexus. Who, or even what it is, I do not know. But its unleashing brought a series of great calamities upon the land. The 4 brave warriors faced it, each blessed with the power of one of the crystals, and after a brutal battle, the Nexus was sealed away once more. But its evil is great. Too great for even the crystals to keep in check forever. Their power must be replenished every 200 years, lest they grow too weak. And doing so was my kingdom's sworn duty. We were charged with ensuring that the crystals remained powerful enough to keep the evil contained.
But then the crystals were stolen, and as their powers wane, the seal grows ever weaker.
Fortunately, upon examining the 3 crystals we recovered, I learned that some of their power still remains. The seal should hold for a little while longer. But if we do not act now, it is only a matter of time before the Knight's Nexus is unleashed. If we are to save the world, we must stand together. The bravery of one must be the bravery of all.
Halcyonia stands with you, Princess Gloria, as it always has.
As does Savalon. It is the least we can do, after all you have done for us.
I still can't quite believe my old pal's a hero of light. But I'm with you all the way, Elvis, just like I've always been. We'll teach Holograd to invade our homelands.
Then it is settled. We march to Holograd on your command, Princess Gloria.
Aye. I can't wait to get cracking some Hologradar heads.
Long live the heroes of light!
Long live the heroes of light!
Long live the heroes of light!
Long